I've got one it's a bit, I don't know, it's just one that's kind of stuck in my craw, and it's kind of like a general one. It's not so much anything specific, but it's a problem that I've always had still. And you gave me a lovely gift this last week for my birthday, by the way, which is some nice cool Magic cards. Which thank you very much for those. Those are really cool. Some secret layers, and they look like they were in the old Ninja Turtle style.
Because Kevin Eastman did them.
Kevin Eastman, yeah, all black and white. As much as I still love our card game hangouts. There's still this thing that kind of creeping in the back of my mind, and I still feel there's just so much about when I'm getting into a card game. It just seems like there's this financial barrier in a way, and sometimes it is hard not to notice as I'm looking around a table of these brilliantly constructed decks with gorgeous cards, especially your wife has this amazing deck full of stained glass. But I can't help but feel and here's my take is that it does kind of still feel like these games are sort of pay to win-ish. So I don't know. That's my hot take. As of right now, when it comes to card games, let's see. Oh, is that
Definitely.
I thought there was gonna be a little bit of friction on that one.
Oh no,
yeah. Well,
I mean,
hold on.
Well, now you have to explain yourself.
How much was the One Ring card? How much did Post Malone pay for that?
Yeah, how much?
A couple million.
And it's you put that card down, and it's the win card. Definitely pay to win.
I will say it's a complex answer. Actually,
There you go. Yes. Yeah.
Only because, so recent in the past recent years, because of that exact issue, a lot more folks have started just proxying cards.
Right.
And even CEDH tournaments, which are the competitive commander tournaments, allow full proxy decks.
Okay.
For you to even for you to go and play, because no one wants you to lose your house because you cannot because you're trying to buy cards.
Right.
And that's just the thing. Well, some folks, they want to have the real thing. They want to taste it in their mouth. And some folks are just I just want to do a cool thing. So I will pay $2 to a website to print me off one.
There you go.
It's like people who read comics online and people who have to collect them.
I try to do both, unfortunately, and that's
But that also has done this very weird thing, and this is my last bit on it, where with folks having the ability to proxy a lot of cards for pretty much anything that they want.
For us dumb people, explain proxy.
Proxies are not legitimate Magic cards for one of three reasons. It is custom art that is not made by Wizards of the Coast. It is a card that in some way, shape, or form it's just off, or you can tell that it's just from your printer over there.
Like this.
Like that.
Let's go play some Magic.
Or it's not in which goes into the different art. It is a counterfeit card, essentially, which there are some folks that makes Magic cards that are so good looking that it's this has to be real. It is not. You can rip that sucker open and see that thing doesn't have a blue core. But if it does, you'll be sad. All legitimate Magic cards.
It's like money. It's got a tell.
There are three ways to
Do they
tell.
have a pin? They just swipe.
There are three ways to tell. There's the green dot test. There's the blue core test, and then there's another one that I think is it's something with the M.
You have to destroy the card to find out if it's real.
The green dot test, you just hold a light under it, and if you see light through it, then Oh wait, it's the other one that's with the M. The green dot ones, if you magnify in at ridiculous zooming in-ish, there's a red.
If you own a super microscope,
there's a red dot that's in the middle of the thing that they only print on legitimate Magic cards.
Okay.
That for whatever reason cannot be.
How big is the dot? Because I mean, you could be moving that card around for a long time if you
it is not big, Dylan. It is needle in a haystack.
Heard that before.
Oh. But yes.
Well, I'm feeling much better now about that opinion because I'm glad that they're cooler about allowing people to have access to the entire library of cards. I think that would then brings it's not so much about people
having the expensive things,
spending dime after penny after everything just to try and get that one card they want. And I know there's a lot of shops too that focus on you can I see people going through at the comic book shop all the time going through what they've got. So, and you know, for that reason, then then it would just they could focus more on just really the the strategy and the tabletop aspect
and just having fun.
Yeah, there you go. I guess I was a bit intimidated just by when we were
on
going
merit.
around the table. We were going around the table the other night, and everyone was talking about how much they've spent on just their commander deck alone.
Yeah.
Dang.
No, that's I just spend money on cards. That's
There is
fine.
this, yes.
Yeah.
And it is, I like a lot of things, and that's the problem is that you try to start finding more creative ways to to get the stuff without having to pay so much.
Yep.
And it's cycles. It's like there's always something new. Then you got to go spend money on this, and you just tuck that one away for a little while until it comes back around.
Yep.
Right.
Yep. Yeah. Or it just ends up you have a card that you thought nothing of when you had it, and then for whatever reason it spikes 1,000% in price,
There's that.
which has happened to me twice.
Dang. Lock those suckers
And
up.
those poor Pokemon. Oh man, that's
Poor Pokemon.
that's another story, I guess. But